Morning, John.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, bit of holiday, so but
Good.
slightly less blue than I normally am.
Good, good. Well, look like you've got a lot of nice things there to show us.
Yeah, well, it's. I
Uh,
thought today. I mean, this is a sample set of things we're doing. We're doing a big program on filters and service kits, really extending our range right up to the present day. We've obviously already got quite a big range going all the way back to 1946, probably the biggest out there. So now we're looking really at the more modern cars. So we've got a few interesting ones. Where shall we start? This is a sample. We haven't tried this yet, but it's we don't expect there to be any big problems going on our Arnage. This was originally a Bosch filter. Now, Bosch no longer supply it. They've deleted it. Bentley still have some stock, but eventually that will run out. So someone's going to need to come along and replace that. So this is for the Arnage and Seraph series. That's a fuel filter.
hmm
So that's one which will at some points likely become pretty important when Bentley run out, and they will because it's a service component. It's got to be replaced. So it'll happen sooner or later. So we're getting ahead of that one, I hope. Here we've got something similar. This is a fuel filter for GTs from 2012. We also do the 2004 to 2011 fuel filter. This one has a regulator on it. That's why you've got the cable there. So again, another product there that's just landed. What we're looking at here is air filters for the V8 Flying Spur. So for obviously there's a lot of different engines. You had the 6-litre W12, 4-litre V8. You then had the 4-litre diesel on the Bentayga. Not sure how many of those they've sold. And there's even a 2.9-litre hybrid engine for the Flying Spur. Some of the new Flying Spurs have a hybrid engine. So obviously they're doing all that to get in touch with the modern ethos. Fair enough. But what that means is that there is a huge range of different filters. You've got tons. I mean, there's charcoal activated filters which absorb the fuel vapor from your tank. There's literally dozens and dozens and dozens. So that's why I'm sitting here with just a few. We're talking a range of products that we're literally working on now, which is probably, I'm making the number up, but it's around about 80 different products that we're bringing in. For example, this is a gearbox filter kit. This is for the six. Sorry, apologies. It's for the 8-speed gearbox.
Okay.
So that tended to be fitted to, well, the early cars had a 6-speed, early GTs, and I think Flying Spurs had a 6-speed gearbox. Then later they moved to an 8-speed, and that's pretty standardly went to an 8-speed. But there's quite a lot of different filter kits available for those. So it's quite a big program. I'm not doing this on my own. It's so big. We've got about 3 or 4 of us working on this here.
Okay.
But the key really is quality products. There are numerous different versions out there on the marketplace, and what you're looking for is ones that have recognised brands with well-known quality attributes. So yeah, that's the thing we're doing at the moment. One of the things. Plenty of other stuff running through, but that's really the kind of flavour of today. So
Okay. So
yeah.
it's all about service items. And how long do you think you're gonna take getting the whole range to market?
Well, bringing us right up to speed, and obviously we have got a lot of it already done, so it's not something that we've been ignoring for the last 30 years. But we've got I suspect it's a 3-month project. I think we'll have most of it nailed in 3 months, if not all of it. It's going pretty fast.
Okay.
If it was just me, it'd probably take 9 months, but thankfully, got some other people who are, you know,
What's the most complicated piece of manufacturing on that table in front of you?
well, well, the truth is here we're sourcing stuff. I mean, rather than manufacturing it ourselves. Oh, there we go. Oh, one of the things I will say, when we get filters manufactured, we use an OEM supplier, and they have to. This is a thing I never understood, but they have to import their dust from Germany to test their filters, because there's a special type. I know,
That's
crazy. There's,
amazing.
there's a special type of dust that you
A
use to
really
test
bad type.
filters. A really, I suppose it is. But the idea is you've got to test how long it takes to clock. I mean, it's it's the kind of thing that when you're in the filter industry, you have to do. And who
That's
knew?
hilarious.
Fun fact.
Okay, thank you, Johnny.
All right, darling.
Next
Okay.
week.
Have a good weekend. All
Okay,
right.
bye.